Hello, welcome back to today's video. Today's video is the continuation of the series I'm doing, which is making do with the food that's already in my house to save money on food shopping. This week's video is the exact same thing, but I'm going to be trying to make lots of the meals out of things I have laying around the house in my slow cooker. Someone made a really good point. Slow cooking, using a slow cooker, crock pot type thing, uses a lot less electricity, energy than cooking with oven and stovetops do. As the UK has had like a massive increase in our energy bills, let's work out how we can now cook and save money. I'm going to be cooking a lot of meals this week using the slow cooker, meals for Lawrence and I, and also meals for my baby. Hey Bubs. Obviously not everything can be cooked in the slow cooker, so there's obviously going to be other meals not cooked in the slow cooker. And the only caveat to this whole challenge that I'm doing is we're popping to the shops and getting like vitals or essentials, so fresh fruit and veg. We're also getting eggs on the weekly because we all eat eggs in this house, and we buy normally chicken from the butchers at the weekend, and we either eat it at the weekend or we save it for the week. Anyway, I really hope you're enjoying this series so far. I've linked all the other videos in this series down below. Join me on this challenge. We've saved a lot of money already. I will go into more detail of how much money we've saved. I need to still sit down and work it all out. But yeah, we've saved lots of money so far, and also we've become really much more inventive with what we're eating. I have to keep watching this little mover. That will be tasty and delicious and nutritious and all of that. So, like a wet stain here, but I'm trying to cover it, you know, trying to act cool. So that's what today's video is. I'm just about to start making tonight's dinner. I'm going to give you some slow cooking tips as we go along as well, because I learned some things along the way of slow cooking things. Please subscribe, please give the video a thumbs up because it really lets me know that you're actually enjoying the series. And let's just go. Dinner is a slow cooker special, and it's one that lots of people have asked me to make, so I decided we're having it for dinner this week so I can make it and show you. And it's our slow cooker chicken Alfredo / Cajun chicken pasta. Everyone loves it. It's like for the whole family. And it's super duper cheap. Everything basically we already had in our cupboards and drawers and things like that we needed to use up. Such as like pasta. I just have like loads of like random pasta around the house. Thought it would be a good one to make to use up some of this pasta that we have. And we bought some chicken on the weekend, so that needs eating.
Are you coming? Hey. Yeah? Come in.
We need pepper, salt, Italian seasoning, Cajun seasoning, Aldi sell this, sweet paprika, an onion. I use 3 garlic cloves. Chicken stock, I always use low salt because Oren has some of this. The first thing you want to do is get your chicken in the slow cooker with the onion, the cream. Did I say you need double cream? You need double cream. And some of the seasonings. So let's get that ready. I used 2 chicken breasts, and this probably could feed like 4 adults. So there it all is. So it's all the seasoning, the chicken, the onion and the garlic, and lots of cream and the stock. You just leave this on high. I leave it on high for at least 2 hours till the chicken's really tender and soft. You don't need to cut up the chicken or anything, just put them in whole. Give it a stir, so I'm going to give it a stir now. And then shut the lid for at least 2 hours on high. Forget about it, and then we'll do the pasta. It's just such an easy but like delicious dinner. Lid is going on. Do not be tempted to lift the lid off. I used to be a cereal stirrer. Like I used to lift the lid off, smell what I'm cooking, stir it, put the lid back on. But apparently that loses like an hour to 2 hours each time you're doing it. Like the amount of heat that comes out. Because it's such a slow cooking process. The heat just like really contains in the thing. And if you open it, all that heat has gone straight away. And then it takes ages to get back up to that heat. So do not open this for 2 hours now. It's going to be absolutely fine. We'll leave that. I'm going to tidy up, and then later on we'll put in the pasta and the rest of the stuff. It's been a couple of hours now, so I need to take the chicken out of the slow cooker. leave all the sauce in there. I can shred the chicken up, and then I put the pasta in there for 20 minutes. I think it's like 20 to 30 minutes. The pasta goes in the slow cooker and cooks. Then you add the chicken, mix it all together and serve. Same time I'm doing this, Lawrence is making chili cheese scones.
Yeah.
Because we had all the ingredients in the house, and again, it's something easy to make. So I'll kind of show you the process, but in here is like what? Flour?
Flour, yes, raising flour, baking powder, milk, butter, cheese.
Butter and cheese.
And cayenne pepper.
This is the pasta we're using. It's been sitting in our cupboard for ages because I don't like shell pasta. And Lawrence doesn't understand it because he thinks all pasta is just pasta. But I think shell-shaped pasta I don't like the taste of it. It just tastes different to me. But I'm going to have it anyway because it needs eating. Yummy.
When they're fresh, I just have them hot.
Yeah. And the putting the cayenne pepper in was like your grandma trick.
It is, but I discovered that other people do it as well. I don't know, but it just tastes real good with the cheese. Here's a little trick for you. Most people do when they use these things, they put it in and they twist. But if you put it in and twist with a scone, it stops it from rising.
Really?
Yeah, because it seals the sides. What you want is like, see there, it's got all the little layers.
Yeah.
You want to keep that.
Ah.
But if you push and twist, you basically like make the sides already, so it stops it from rising as much, so you don't get quite as flaky a stone.
Look at those. They actually look particularly good today, don't they?
Yeah, this one I think is the best looking one.
Because it looks like
Look, it's got
shiny.
the little bits on the side, like the little cracks and stuff.
Oh, they're so good, and you've got to have them warm.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
And you know, you should really do these on baking paper.
Yeah, we didn't have any.
But we didn't have any, so we've kind of...
Well, we'll scrape them off, they'll be fine. Okay, this is one of my go-to easy lunches, and generally everything that goes into this is around your house. So I call this my tuna burgers. You can use any fish that you have around the house in the freezer or anything. Tin tuna is the best because it lasts so long in the cupboard. We had loads of cans of tuna that we needed to use up from the cupboard. So drain your tin of tuna, put it in a bowl, and then you're going to want to choose some herbs and spices. As I'm making this for myself and my 10-month-old, I'm using baby-friendly spices and herbs. So mixed Italian herbs, smoked paprika, sweet paprika, some fenugreek, which is really good for you, by the way, and it's really good for savoury. Use some garlic, and I'm also adding frozen peas because I didn't realise that we were out of sweet corn. Sweet corn is something we always had in the cupboard, but I finally used it all. So this is like going to show that we're finally actually getting through stuff that is like always in our cupboard. You also want to mix an egg into this and plain flour because those things are binding, which will make the burgers keep their shape. You can use breadcrumbs instead of plain flour, or you can use cooked potato instead of breadcrumbs or plain flour. Plain flour is the quickest and easiest that I use this day. But yeah, don't forget the egg, and yeah, start frying. I just use unsalted butter to fry. The first flip is actually quite hard because they're like, tuna's quite a soggy, melty thing. Once you flipped it, it's so easy. You can turn these into proper burgers as well. You can add some soy sauce if it's for adults and things like that and make it like a really nice teriyaki style burger. But yeah, it's just for orange, so I didn't add any of that. Really nice with peas, by the way. You can add red and green or yellow peppers, they're all the same thing. I crush lots of salt on mine, I don't put salt on orange. And yeah, we just ate that and loads of watermelon on that lunch. Thought I'd show you because it's another like super simple meal that you can pick up from bits just lying around the house. Is it yummy? Is it yummy? Yeah. Guys, it's been one of those days. Right, it's a new day, a new dawn. It's actually the next day. All week we've had slow cooker meals, haven't we? Yay! Oh, shy baby. So we're having another slow cooker meal today, so I need to look in the freezer and actually decide what we're having. I have a vague idea. I really, like, it's grey outside. Last week when I was looking in the freezer, I saw a bag of frozen veggie sausages. Now I've already made veggie toad in the hole with some veggie sausages I had lurking in my freezer somewhere. So I'm not going to do that again today, but I might make some kind of sausage stew with like a lovely garlicky mash, because we've got loads of potatoes which are growing roots on them, so they need eating. They look fine. Oh, you my baby. Oh. So we're gonna have like vegetables. I found this, by the way, from Christmas. Viennetta chocolate Yule log. Just tastes like a normal Viennetta ice cream. I've also found some beef mince. I'm gonna defrost it, and if it is fine, we're gonna put something up with that, maybe homemade burgers or something exciting. And there's some old sourdough crumpets and chicken tikka from May 2021. Do you think that needs to be thrown out? Because I have a feeling it might do. I thought I saw some like vegan sausages, but maybe I didn't. Are they in here? Oh my god, please see them. Please see them. Please see them. Yay! Onion and rosemary sausages from the pot. Okay, we're gonna have to set up shop here because we've got a teething baby. I swear every time I film, he's teething. I swear he's always teething. But he is. Hello, would you like to come and sit with Mama? I'm running low on time. That noise is fun, isn't it? So we've got plant menu, 6 onion and rosemary sausages. Turn this on high. Put the thingamabob in and put the lid on. How many is meant to be in here? 1, 2, 3. Oh my, is it meant to be 8 or 6? Oh, damn it, I'm gonna have to look back on the footage because I showed you a minute ago. But there's 8 in here and I'm pretty sure it says 6. You know what, I only want 2 sausages, so I'm gonna put 2. I'm gonna put 5 in because I know Lawrence will want. There's 3 left. I know Lawrence will want 3. Sausages in here. We're going to just really wing it today. These onions are not lasting very well from Aldi. To be fair, they are the wonky onions. No. Let's see if we can use that. And then let's use... Okay, so I've got an old leek, which is out of date by 10 days. But it looks okay. I think we wash it and peel it. Old tomatoes that need using. Old leeks, old onions. We are really running low on things. But I'm glad because like this stuff looks like it'll be good in a stew. So the sausages are in. I'm gonna dice the onion, dice some leek, add a low salt beef stock that I've got. I think I've got mushrooms as well. This is actually gonna be really nice. And then I'm gonna start peeling potatoes. Yay, mushrooms! Sweet potato, onion, tomatoes, leeks and carrots, absolutely all of that was like nearing its death date and needed using. Herbs and spices or herbs, I've got rosemary, a little bit of paprika I'm going to add, a bit of garlic powder I'm going to add, and some pepper. I'm not going to add salt because beautiful son is going to be eating it with us, so I don't want to add any more salt products because there's probably a bit of salt in those vegan sausages. And then I've got a very low salt beef stock, cube, which I'm also going to add in. I feel like that's it, so I'm going to throw everything in there now and just see what happens. That tastes good. Done. Let's revisit it in a couple of hours. Fingers crossed it turns out good. I added a little bit, way too much garlic. I am in my PJs at 6:30. Whatever. Only cool people are in their PJs at this time. I think it looks nice. Yeah. Let me show you. So Lawrence did the mash. Lawrence's mash is the best.
It's not vegan.
So I'll show you the casserole. It's quite small because it was only for us two. So, I mean, the sausages do look a little bit weird, but I think that's just how they look.
They do look like Aldi's version of Linda McCartney's. They do. Like that. They've got that
rusticy,
kind of bobbly texture.
Yeah. And this is the
not so vegan mash. Yeah, which just it's got a bit of Edam in it. It's got some Edam, some cheddar, some butter, and some milk.
Oh, delicious. Okay, so possibly one of the easiest ever lying around the house meals that I make is dal, so coconut dal. As you can see, I've got this bag of red split lentils, the small bag, which will last me weeks and weeks and weeks. But because I mentioned once that I like lentils, my mum bought over a 5 kilogram bag of red lentils. So safe to say we're having dal for the rest of our life every single night. However, I'm very grateful. But yeah, this is super simple because everything is around your house. So you want to grab some red split peas, and then you want to grab some garam masala, coriander, ginger, turmeric, low salt if you're making it for babies, low salt, veggie stock. My baby loves this, by the way. It's not too spicy. It's really nice. You want a can of coconut milk, full fat. Just to taste nicer, and a little bit of olive oil. First thing you definitely need to do is really wash your red split peas, or lentils, sorry, very well. You'll notice like lots of dusty stuff comes off them. I don't know what it is, maybe someone can enlighten me, but yeah, make sure you just rinse them off, wash them really well. Then chuck in your onion with some olive oil, make your stock up. Guys, you're just going to throw this all together. It's such an easy meal, really affordable, and one that I can always rely on to fill us up if we've not got much in the house at all. All these herbs and spices you can find in Aldi or Lidl at an affordable price. I had a really great tip that lots of spices you can actually find in like the multicultural aisles in supermarkets, or Asian supermarkets, that I do actually have in a town local to me. So I'm going to be visiting that soon and seeing what spices and herbs I can get, and you know, kind of the price comparison. I'll definitely vlog it. So yeah, I've added all of my stock, my spices, and my washed lentils, put that all together. After about 2 hours, and tinned tomatoes and onion. After about 2 hours, I give it a really good stir, and then I add my coconut milk and leave it on low for as long as you want, really. You could literally leave this all day. And it's just so creamy. I also add spinach to mine and Lawrence's, and cut up some spinach and add it to Oren's as well. It's so easy and affordable, and it's got all your needs in it, like protein, iron, and all of that. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe, like this video before you leave. It really helps my channel out, and I'll see you again for another video really, really soon. Bye!